So what can you do when you have a whole bunch of arrows hanging out on your arrow list that you just want to get rid of? I have this task to update banking feeds dating back to March that I just need to get them off my list. What I do is navigate to the Manage menu and choose Arrows. From the screen menu, I'm going to choose Batch Update Arrows. The first thing I need to do is set up a date filter. So I'm going to go back to March and go all the way through today. I know it's assigned to Robert, and I know that all of those arrows I want to get rid of are for the same client. Pay attention to the priority and status. Sometimes arrows have a priority of elevated or critical, and sometimes they may have a status other than not started. I think all of these arrows that I want to get rid of are not started. Then I click the next button. Okay, Arrow has brought in all of the arrows that are assigned to Robert and are for Western Service and Supply. They go from the beginning of March through October. I'm going to select all of them because I want to get rid of all of them. I could go through here and only select certain ones. And now in this section here, I'm going to tell Arrow what I want to do. To get rid of all these arrows at once, I'm going to change the status to canceled. Now this is important. These arrows are part of a master arrow. If I go in and edit that master arrow and save it, the arrows will appear on my to-do list. What I need to do is mark them as changed. So now in the master arrow, they'll be marked as changed. They won't be updated or changed if I change the master arrow, and they will stay canceled. So when I go ahead and update the selected arrows, Arrow is going to cycle through. You'll notice that there are no longer any arrows listed here. That's because there are no arrows that meet these criteria up here. There are no longer any arrows for Western Service and Supply that are not started. When I go back to my list, all of those arrows filling up my list are gone.